Okay. Lastly and leastly for today, since Joe Rogan completely ruined, Chris Weidman and Joe Rogan completely ruined what I had going today. But lastly, I can talk about this and get on back to creating my character. So, Jones Bones motherfucking Jones sucks. Why does Jones Bones Jones suck? I'm gonna break it down for you. Like, they act like Jones Bones Jones is the best thing since KY Jelly. Jones Bones Jones. This is why Jones Bones Jones is good. First, he walks around, I think, like at 220, 230. He should be fighting in heavyweight. He drops down to light heavyweight. He's that much bigger and that much taller and that much stronger than everyone in light heavyweight. Which I completely am against people dropping significant weight to go on weight classing. Like, that shit is retarded. Like, some people can't naturally go up this many weight or down this many weight without endangering themselves or taking something like steroids, for. So that whole extreme weight cutting stuff, if they're gonna do that, they need to have like a cruiserweight system in UFC. Not like boxing where it's like super blah blah blah, but just something in between, because he's just ridiculously big. His physicality is the only reason he's relevant. His striking is not good. He does not have good striking. He is the equivalent to lower class Remy Bonjowski. Remy Bonjowski had no punches. He like threw weird punches. He had great defense and he had good kicks. Remy Bonjowski couldn't be touched. His defense was, I don't know, the greatest defense I've seen next to Floyd Mayweather. Jones, his punching is crap. His punching power is crap. He doesn't like to get punched. He keeps the distance. And when he does go in, he goes for the takedown because why? He's a larger opponent. Now, people are their size for a reason, blah, blah, blah. He's using it to his advantage. I understand that. But to say that this man is one of the greatest light heavyweights in UFC history or any history is absurd. 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 Oh, it's just absurd. Like, all those cheap kicks and those side kicks and all that homophobic crap he does is trash. He wouldn't hold a candle to some of the lightweights in their prime. Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, Randy Couture, and maybe if Tim Silver could make whatever, 205. Who else was there? I think Josh Burnett was 205 back in the day. Or Andre Arlovski, I think, was fighting at 205 maybe. I don't know. They may be heavyweight. I'm just winging it off memory. But like I said, light heavyweight, he may get the top 10, but definitely not the top or best in history. He's fighting out of his weight class. If he went to heavyweight, Junior Dos Santos, who is on a decline but would give him the business. Shane Carwin, those people that he can't bully and push around and people who actually have weight on him, he would lose because his striking is crap. If he can't take you down, he's going to lose. But hey, let's back up. When he first started, I like Jones Bones. Oh yeah, this kid's good. He's got something. He was, fighting losers and beating them. I had a list of people who fought, but I'm not even going to bring out that list because it was really a bunch of jabronis. Top of the head, Stephan Bonnar. I love the guy, but Lord knows Stephan Bonner's not a legitimate fight. Vladimir Matyshenko, the janitor, yes, that guy, he's actually probably a real janitor now, like at a high school. He was 40 when they fought. Not legitimate. He beat Matt Hamill. Well, he technically didn't beat him, but he was beating Matt Hamill. The kid's deaf. That's bullying. Some other... Shogun. Let's go to more next. Shogun. He beat Shogun. Shogun has not been the same since Pride. Shogun has been up and down ever since he left Pride. Shogun doesn't care about fighting anymore. Shogun doesn't have the heart to fight anymore. A prime Shogun, Pride Day Shogun, would beat Jones's ass. In my opinion. Prime Shogun didn't deserve. He didn't want the title. Shogun is not even talking about Shogun. Okay, who did? Machida, the Dragon. After his losses, of course, the Dragon was possibly winning that fight. He was sticking. He was popping. He was outpointing Jones Bones Jones. You know why? Because Jones Bones Jones is a sucky striker. Machida's a better striker. So he was outstriking him. Given the reach and distance, he was doing pretty good. He messed up when he got in close and got tapped out standing. That was disgusting, by the way. That was gross. But Jones won that fight because of size. Who else did he fight after that? Rashad Evans didn't dig in that ass like he usually does. Rashad Evans way past his prime at this point. Rashad Evans didn't take him down. I don't know what Rashad Evans was doing. He lost. Glover Teixeira. Who the hell is Glover Teixeira? I don't know, but I'm starting to sense a pattern that everyone Jones face is a stumpy little short bastard who only has skill when it comes to inside position, which Jones takes him down when they get there. Glover, did he beat Ryan Bader? I don't know, I don't remember. Quentin Jackson, old Quentin Jackson. If Quentin Jackson was like Quentin Jackson from Pride, if he would have picked this man up and slammed him, Quentin Jackson probably could have beat him. I don't even know why Quentin stopped doing that. Like, he said that, he likes, people want to see him knock people out. The best Quentin Rampage fight was when he picked Ricardo Arona up and slammed him and almost killed him. I thought that was the greatest shit ever. He stopped doing that. Quentin, boo, you should go back to slamming people. But I digress. Jones beat him. Who else? I don't remember. But I'm getting to my point. When he fought Alexander Gustafsson, he lost that fight. I don't care what judge saw what. I don't care what. Jones Bones Jones lost to Anderson Gustafsson. Gustafsson, who recently been disappointing of late, but Jones lost that fight. You know why he lost that fight? He couldn't bully Gustafsson around. He took him down, but Gustafsson took him down too. You know why? Because they're the same size. Jones did not have a physical advantage over his opponent, and all his weaknesses showed. He's not a good striker. He got his face bashed in. The reason Gustafsson lost that fight, because Gustafsson has the aggression of a ladybug. Like, he's the only one. He's Sweden? I guess that makes sense. I thought he was Russian, but obviously Swedes have no aggression. He has the worst aggression. I don't know. Definitely not the Attitude Era. His aggression's bad. That's how he lost the Cormier fight recently. Because he's not a finisher. He's not a closer. But anyway, I believe he outpointed him. He took Jones down, and he has a horrible gas tank. Jesus, Gustafsson, your gas tank is bad for someone who just strikes. Toward the end of the round, Jones was doing all that fancy spinning stuff, which is stupid. I don't see how you get caught with that over and over again. And, squeaked out the decision. I still think Gustafsson got it, but whatever. Jones showed his weakness every way possible there. That's why I wish Anthony Rumble Johnson would have fought him. Because I sincerely believe Anthony Rumble would have knocked the cocaine out of his brain, his nose, whatever. I believe Anthony Rumble would have beat him. Anthony Rumble is huge. He's black, like real black, not like Rashad Evans or Daniel Cormier black, like nigger black, Rumble. And Rumble punches like a cement truck. Jones has not been punched like by a nigger. He has not been bullied by a nigger. And he has not fought someone who was physically stronger than him. So, barring Anthony Rumble's sucky stamina, Anthony Rumble, how do you have such bad stamina? Jesus, man. How do you have such bad stamina? That's ridiculous. Andre the Giant had better stamina than you. Like, anyway, barring a stamina breakdown, I believe he would destroy Jones Bones Jones. Jones Bones Jones is not the best or greatest fighter in UFC history. He's a decent fighter based off his physical attributes alone. If he actually learned some technique and some skill and learned how to punch, he could be. But he's along the same lines with Weidman, Ronda Rousey, and Georgia St. Pierre. People who just use their physicalness to win. And that's all he's doing. And I'm sorry, but the best fighters in history, they were well-rounded. They didn't have an advantage. Their advantage was they beat you up. They didn't have, like, Fedor was a fat, pudgy little Russian guy. He had no advantage against anybody. And then he started kicking everyone's ass, and then he got the mental advantage. That's what kind of fighter that I want in the top of my list. Anderson Silva has nothing physically, no advantage over anyone. And he beat everyone. Greatest fighter, the second greatest fighter in history, Anderson Silva. First is Fedor, and then it trickles down from there. But Jones Bones Jones, no. He's not. He doesn't crack my top 10. I'm sorry. He's beat everybody. It's like they fed him people he can beat. Everyone's been shorter, and shorter, basically. So, I mean, he hasn't had any real challenge. And it's not a testament to his skills. It's a testament to his opponents that he's fighting. Rashad Evans didn't even go for a takedown. He went for one takedown. Glover Teixeira didn't even go for a takedown. Quinton, no one went for a takedown. Like, so, yeah. Cormier didn't even go for a takedown when he fought him. He took Gustafson's ass down like 18 times. He took Josh Burnett ass down like 18 times. But he did not even go for a takedown against Jones. Except for when, like, he already lost the fight. So, yeah, not feeling that. Josh Barnett. I would like to see Josh Barnett. Someone who can take him down. Someone, can give him a physical challenge. Because that's the only way Jones is going to lose is if he goes to heavyweight and get murdered by Cain Velasquez and all those monsters up there. Or if someone in the heavyweight comes down, like Junior Dos Santos, someone who can be as physical as him and destroy him on his feet. Alistair Overeem. Jesus. Alistair Overeem. I don't know. Stop taking the juice. Come down. Fight Jones Bones Jones. I would love to see that fight. I would love to see that. Love to see that. Love it. But yeah. So, Jones Bones Jones. Oh, wait. I forgot. He does cocaine. He does cocaine. Really? Really? So, I'll get on that later. But a slap on the wrist for cocaine, marijuana, you get exited out the UFC. This nigga does cocaine. Cocaine's one hell of a drug. I'm Jones Bones Jones, bitch. No, that's ridiculous. This man does cocaine. And he went to court for a hit and run. Wow. That is the justice system. When you have money and when you're the face of a major company, that's what you get. Cocaine. Cocaine. I think cocaine is like a federal drug. And he's back in the UFC to get a title shot against Demi Cormier, who's not going to try to take him down again. Yay. Yeah. He does cocaine. The UFC light heavyweight poster boy does cocaine. Like, he does cocaine. Cocaine. Coconut. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, yeah. So, he's not a good fighter. He's not a great fighter. And he's not a great person. Phillips 616. I can do anything in crap that strengthens me. Or I can do anything in cocaine that gives me the strength. Yeah, whatever, guy. I'm done. Jones Bones, you get 2 thumbs down on my fighting ranking. Cocaine's one hell of a drug.